Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Taurus. How are you guys, Taurus? Hope all's well. Let's see what's happening in your love life, single Taurus. Oh my goodness. And we have Five of Swords, Ace of Cups. Ooh, someone here is taking some kind of action, but I also feel here there's a little bit of confusion. Now, it has to do with someone offering this cup, and it's whether you trust this, because I do feel it has to do with someone being responsible, reliable. Okay. Taurus, what's happening? Page of Cups. And Four of Wands. So this has to do with a house, a home, commitment, marriage, building that foundation. It looks like you've got someone here who's, now it could be an apology from someone. They may be feeling responsible for something because there was trust issues. But the Ace of Cups, you can see this opportunity or invitation. Now it could be an apology, but if you have had somebody here who always makes up excuses and you find that they're not reliable, you may take this other opportunity. And we have the moon, yeah. So I do feel like there's a little bit of confusion here. Yeah. But the moon also tells me something romantic too. So we'll see. It looks like you've got some sort of choice here coming up. Taurus, what is it you need to know? Yeah. So I do see some sort of change, some kind of change here for the better. And I feel like there's going to be something here where you realize someone here may never change. They always make up excuses. Okay, they always make up excuses. And it could be, like I say, where you're looking at whether you trust this if they come in. But I do feel like you have other options coming in here, because the moon is telling me someone who's constantly leaving you in a state of confusion. Things are hidden. They always have excuses, but they never really explain. So in other words, you're not really getting clarity. So this is, I feel, an energy of moving on here. Let's have a look at that. Moving on. Yeah, somebody who comes back around but never changes. Yeah, so you can see it's an energy of, and it could be reminiscing too, where you're reminiscing about this. You may be looking at this. Okay, because it could be where you have a bit of trust issues here and you have a person coming in. Now, you could be getting an apology from someone, but often it's just somebody here. The Page of Cups can, it all depends what's around it, because I see a reason to celebrate, possible invitation. But I feel like I say you're reminiscing about something here, and it's whether you trust something. Yeah, whether someone's right for you, because it's an energy of someone who doesn't really come in right, or they're not treating you right, you see? And it could be, where you can't trust them. So this is where I feel like you need to make some sort of choice. It's telling you to trust your inner knowing. I feel like you already know the answers you're seeking, Taurus. Yeah, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is an energy where you kind of put your foot down here. So you don't like injustices. If you have Aries, Leo, or Sag in your chart, you may get into energy where you know what you want and you're not settling for somebody here who won't make any kind of commitment. Because I feel someone here is just not reliable. They come in, they offer you the cup, and then they make up excuses when it's time to, say, invite you to their home or make a commitment. So you know the answers. You already know the answers you're seeking. Okay? You know who this person is. But the interesting thing is, yeah, it looks to me like you're looking at this, you're going to walk away. It's not emotionally fulfilling, you see. This is where I feel with the Queen of Wands, you kind of put your foot down and you stand up for yourself. I do think you got a new crush coming in, though. There's two things going on here. Yeah, I do see some Cancer, Pisces energy. So let's have a look at this Five of Wands. I'm going to use this deck here. Or Five of Swords, pardon me. Why is the Five of Swords here? See, it's like you just can't trust this person. I don't know if they play mind games or manipulate. See, you have another opportunity. I could see that because I feel there's this energy of mystery, confusion, illusion. Okay. And I do think with this Queen of Wands here, you're putting your foot down, and I do think you're reminiscing, and I actually feel like you have a new crush. But like I say, you may have some trust issues because of this other person. So it has to do with whether someone's reliable or dependable, you see, because I feel like you can't rely on someone. Yeah, you're being a little cautious, but I feel like you're actually about to get something you want. I see something new, a new crush coming in, someone who may, you know, it's an energy of making a choice that I feel like you're going to reminisce and see this other person just wasn't right for you. This other person, I feel, they come in right. Look at that. I see emotional fulfillment. See a lot of happiness. You're about to get your cup filled. This is going to make you very happy. So very nice. You've got new coming in. Yeah, a lot of happiness and joy. You're letting go of all these trust issues. Tell me about this Page of Cups. Why is this here? Because I feel there's like this dual meaning here. You know, this dual energy. Yeah, you have someone who's definitely confident. They know what they want. It's a person who's bold. They're making a bold move. See, you got someone who makes up excuses. This other person's bold. They go after what they want. And you're going to look at that. I do think you're going to feel a little bit, you know, confused here. Because of this, you have to make some sort of choice. So I feel it's an energy of just putting your foot down, knowing what you want. Okay. Yeah, I think you've got this person crushing here. You know, could be someone you've known before. It's possible. Tell me about the Four of Wands. Yeah, see, you've got a choice to make. See, it has to do with someone being stable, reliable, dependable. So like I say, I feel like you might sort of be a little confused here. Yeah, one of these people is confusing. Like I say, they keep secrets, they hide things, yeah, see, there it is, choices, see? I feel like you're going to just kind of look at this. It's telling you to just figure out what it is you want. What is it that you want too? Because that's where I feel like you are also feeling a bit confused because you have this choice. But one of these people is right for you possibly, and one of them just isn't. And it has to do with how someone comes in, how they treat you. Okay, because with the Queen of Wands is someone who doesn't like injustices. If someone doesn't treat them right, they generally stand up to them and change your focus. And this is what I feel. You're going to change your focus here with that energy. It's an energy of being bold yourself, but it's telling you to look at this. Okay, it's an energy change. See, this is something here where you're changing. And this is what happens if you have this person who comes back around. They don't treat you right. They keep doing the same thing. So yeah, see, there's a choice, making a life path choice, a decision here. Yeah, you've got love coming in. I see a little Gemini energy. It's about a bond, a connection between two people. But someone here, I feel you've got this energy of someone who, they're financially stable, but they're not, you know, they hide things. They're secretive. They don't share anything. Their feelings, emotions. It's possible they actually have other choices too. So tell me about this Eight of Cups. I see you looking at this. It's not emotionally fulfilling. Walking away. Yeah, see, you've been waiting for someone. See, while you're waiting, you've gone through change. And the change is you've got someone new. So very, very nice energy. See, this is an energy of expansion. Waiting for someone, choosing a whole new path. This other person's going to approach you. And the interesting thing is they come in right. Things are about to start going in your favor here. Yeah, see, it's all about the timing, where the timing is right. The timing is now. This person's bold. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Who is this person? Yeah, someone who can't make up their mind, weighing the pros and the cons, juggling you with someone else. You see, this is where I feel like you probably already know. Okay, you already know. So I feel while you've been waiting, this person's been, you know, juggling, procrastinating. Yeah. Tell me about the King of Wands. Who is this person? Now, they could be anyone, any sign, to be honest, with this energy. Okay, I do see some Leo, Aries, Sag. I see Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. But it really, I feel it's more their energy. Yeah, you got someone here who's possibly a Virgo. See, this is someone looking at their life path. They're looking for clues and answers within. But I feel this is someone who keeps secrets. I feel they juggle. They go back and forth. Yep, third party situation. This is someone who's hurt you. So, yeah, you see? Yeah, this is someone who's kind of on their own path. They do their own thing. Tell me about the King of Wands. Yeah, so this is someone who's crazy about you. Someone who's crazy about you. Absolutely. And to be honest, I feel this is someone, they're very vibrational, very happy. But I feel like this is yourself here going to look at this, okay, about whether somebody here is, like I say, there's just an unhealthy situation. This person possibly, too, may have been through something, an unhealthy situation. But the devil is often just obsession. Like I say, you've got a crush here. Tell me about this devil. Yeah, you're going to be thoughtful about this, the feminine here. So I do feel like you're doing a lot of thinking yourself here. This could even be yourself too, with this hermit energy, spending some time alone thinking about the future, your life path. Okay. Somebody here that you've dated that's hurt you. And I feel someone here involved you in a third party. You're cutting someone out. Okay. Because you're looking at this, you're trusting your inner knowing. I feel like you already know this other person, but you know this person too. It's like I feel like you just know. Okay. Feminine Taurus. Yeah. See, you're open to something new. This is the birth of something new. So, and this is also the new you. I feel you've gone through a lot of change. You're ready for new. You want, yeah, soulmate connection, friends first. You know, I do think this could be a friend or someone you already know that's crazy about you. They may have had, it could be someone who's had a crush on you for a long time. But yeah, and I actually feel that you're thinking about this other person, and you could be just reflecting on something that's already happened. This is something that looks like it's already happened, but I see a lot of confusion, illusion, things hidden, someone juggling. Yeah. But I feel like you want that soulmate connection. Yeah, you want love too, you see, being loved, being kind and compassionate. I feel you're open to love. You want somebody who wants love, not somebody who juggles you. Yeah, see, it's an energy of moving on. So you've gone through, this is something that changed you forever too. And I'll tell you why, because the Queen of Swords is here. I think you were crazy about this other person, but I feel you've learned something from this experience because the Empress is here. You're learning to be more discerning, to be wise. Okay, you're seeing truth. And this is the thing, you want truth, but you're starting to see the truth about this person. Tell me about this. Yeah, you got a person crushing. They want to ask you out. This person's crazy about you, but I do feel, again, this is what you're looking at. Okay, this obsession. I actually wouldn't be surprised if you're looking at why why you're so obsessed with this person. Yeah, I think this person's this person who's financially stable. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they both have this energy, but I feel that there's some Capricorn energy here. Now, it could be, you know, yourself or this other person, but it has to do with obsession. So you're looking at this. I feel like you're thinking about this other person already. I feel like you're kind of mentally, emotionally already moving on. But I think this other person's also someone who's moved on from something. And this is someone who's ready for something new. I feel happiness and joy. You're about to get something you want. You're somebody who's going to come in that's going to treat you right. They're fair, you see. And this is where I feel it could go to the next level. See, this is where you know. See, I feel like you're this other person here. This is where you kind of, you know, talk to the hand, I'm no longer interested, because you have this person coming in. And I feel like this is someone who's just right. You see, they come in right. They ask you out on an actual date. There's an energy of balance, harmony. Beautiful. Yeah, it's about investing. See, it's all about investing in this. You're going to invest in this. You're no longer invested in the other person. This could be something where, like I say, where you're going through this mental and emotional change within yourself. I think you were crazy about this other person, but I feel like you've kind of you've moved on. But I do think you're, you know, looking at this energy of all this beautiful change and change for the better. Yeah, I think you feel too, like I say, being discerning and wise. You're looking at that, where you're looking at the path you've been on. I feel most of you, this is something that's already over. You've already moved on. But like I say, you might be thinking this person might be trying to come back around. Now, this other person is actually going to show you they're invested. See, they come in right. They're fair. They introduce you to their friends. They take you out on dates. See, this is something you've been waiting for. You see, it's about waiting for the right person. Yeah, waiting for the one. This is somebody who's been maybe waiting for you to move on from another person too. It's possible, you know, you all know each other. Maybe you're in the same social circle, but it's an energy of some very positive news. Yeah, this person's confident too. They've tamed that beast within themselves. But this is yourself, I feel, feeling confident. This is why you've got this bold energy here. This the feminines anyway, have this very bold energy about ending a cycle, getting off an emotional roller coaster with someone who keeps coming back around. They can't make up their mind. They're juggling. Third party, I feel. Yeah, I feel like you're going to cut them out. It's unhealthy because you're looking at this other person. And I do think there is a crush. Yeah, you can see this person. Yeah, this is someone who speaks truth. See, you've got the way you communicate with this other person. There'll be clear communication, decisive. They'll tell truth. And this is why I feel like, you know, someone isn't telling you the truth. I feel like you're throwing your hands up in the air. It's enough is enough. Here too, you know, the straw that broke the camel's back energy. Yeah, I feel like I say, juggling. And you might be comparing these two people as well. Kind of comparing them. But you've got someone who's confident, and I feel like you're confident. Yeah, you're moving on. You're walking away. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. So you could be walking away from several people, but I feel like you're just kind of weighing the pros and the cons of the situation and moving on. See, there's the start of something new. I feel the person coming towards you has also left something behind because it was confusing. Things were hidden. Someone was keeping secrets. Yeah, look at that. This is definitely a reason to celebrate. This is someone who's, there's something to do with a house and a home, some sort of change. It is possible there's somebody here who's maybe moved into your neighborhood too. Often I see that. But there's a reason to celebrate. So this is someone who feels confident. They're coming towards you. They're making a choice, and I feel you are. Yeah, look at that. This is someone who sees, this is what you want, someone you can rely on, someone you feel safe with. You might have known this person. You may have lived in the same neighborhood or traveled in the same social circle at some point with this person. But I really like this because you're being grounded, practical, sensible, Taurus. You see, you know. And I do feel, like I say, I mean, it's whoever it is you're walking away from. Some of you, it's the King of Pentacles. Others of you, it's the King of Wands. Yeah. But I'm also seeing an energy of, you know, King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Wands. So you're about to get something you want. But I do think you're being cautious and you're playing it safe. You're being strong. Okay, you're staying strong here. You're going to make this choice. I do think you're a little bit confused here, but look, if there's that pentacle. This person will offer you the pentacle. They're offering you something solid. They're building a foundation. Beautiful, yeah. They come in to take control. You've got a person here who takes the lead. They're a natural born leader, but I also feel like you are. You could take the lead if you wanted. But the Queen of Pentacles' energy tells me house and home stability, feeling safe and secure with someone. I feel this other person, you don't feel safe. There's something very unhealthy about them. And I do think you had a bit of an unhealthy attraction possibly to this person at some point. There was just all this confusion. But I still see you walking away and starting something new. I feel like the other person that's coming towards you is also leaving something behind. Because I see both people. It's an energy of change and change for the better. It's time to move on. But this is someone who's determined to, you know, for this to be successful. So they're investing in this and they're confident. This is somebody here who's confident with the choice they're about to make. So it does look like they've cut somebody out. Okay. You know, this new person here, you just got happiness and joy coming, but you know, with this energy, I do feel it's a little bit confusing at some point. I feel like, I say, you're kind of in your head thinking, maybe obsessing about this, thinking about it maybe too much. So it's telling you to tame that beast within yourself. Okay, just kind of, it's an energy of just kind of calming down and making a decision. Yeah, but it's interesting. You've got this person here. You're going to communicate with this other person well, with that King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Cups. Is what you're looking for. We have the King and Queen of Pentacles, and now we're just waiting for the King of Cups to come out here. This is somebody who's mature. They kind of control their emotions. They're not ruled by them, but they're determined for this to be successful. They're confident. Yeah, there's going to be a little aha moment, some sort of victory, truth. I think you're going to see the truth too. And why? Because this person comes in right, and they treat you right. See, they're somebody who, you know, takes control of the situation, and they're determined, strong mind, strong will. You see, and I think you're going to know. It has to do with your choices in love and maybe even the path that you've been on. You've been on this particular path, and I feel it's an energy of it's just time to change. Look at that. Things speeding up. Someone here is coming in fast and fiery. I see a lot of communication, but I do think you're a little bit worried about this other person possibly kind of in your head. Maybe a little fear this person will come back around. But I really don't think they're going to. I feel like you're getting off this on and off, this emotional roller coaster. If you've had something on and off with someone, this is where you push the stop button and get off that roller coaster of emotions and thoughts. So I see victory, truth. I see this person coming in. Yeah, I think you know. You're seeing the truth. You can't trust this other person. Even if they did come back around, you can't trust them. They play mind games. They manipulate. They don't treat you right. Okay, and they send mixed messages, things like that. So it's all about trust. That's why I feel been there, done that. You're making a choice. I feel like you're going to choose this other person. I really like this. Yeah, it's saying to trust again. Trust your inner knowing. You already know the answers you're seeking. You cannot trust this other person if they come back around. So it's time to. It looks like time to change. But I actually feel the person that's coming towards you has also walked away from something because that world is here twice. Yeah, it's time for something new. It could be someone who's been crushing on you in a long time, trying to control their emotions. I just see feeling very confused, okay? And I feel like you cannot trust this other person. You know it. You're looking at someone here who's more compatible. So you're acknowledging all these things, I feel, within yourself. And I do think both of these people have something in common. They probably both have King of Wands, King of Pentacles energies. Okay, but I also see the energy of 3. So you're going to go down this path. It's about teaming up. You know what you want. You want a team player. You want to build with somebody. You want someone who comes in right. So I do think you're going to acknowledge all these things that you have in common with someone, the things you don't have in common with the other person. Yeah, interesting energy. Yeah, you're moving on to avoid a disaster, but you see you've learned some lessons, some very valuable lessons. You're going to apply this to this next situation. And one thing I can see here for sure, not only are you taking the lessons you've learned, you're going to avoid this other person if they try to come back around. Because you already know you have this person crushing. Okay, I feel like most of you are just reminiscing because you've been kind of waiting for this other person. And then this person comes in. But what you're going to see is you're going to go, aha, I can't even trust this other person if they came around because they're not like this other person. They have things in common. But it's about being more compatible. You're going to have that realization, I feel. You're not even compatible because you don't communicate. It has to do with communicating, how the other person communicates. It's always confusion. There's always something hidden that leaves you confused. And I do feel that they juggle. Third-party situation, yeah. So it's an energy of having faith, morals, and values. It's also an energy of taking more time to get to know someone. So you've learned some lessons. And it's also an energy of someone who speaks truth. They're an open book. You see, I feel the other person doesn't play by the rules. They don't come in right. They manipulate. They play mind games. You're going to see this. This other person's straight up. They speak truth. Okay? And you're going to see that truth. So very, very nice. I love this energy because it's an energy of being an open book, learning something. You've learned something valuable, not just about this other person, about yourself. So there's some very, very valuable lessons learned. And it's about looking to see how you're compatible, but it's also acknowledging all these things before you go down this path. Yeah, you're going to avoid this other person too, because I feel like you're just not on the same page. I feel like you can't, it's the communication with one of these people. You're just not on the same level, the way you communicate. The other person communicates on your level, but you're both going to be an open book. You see, I love this. You're going to be on the same page. The realization you're just not even on the same page with the other person. There you are, manifesting communication. You're more like this new person, I feel, than you are the other person. But it's up to you to decide. I feel some of you are still unsure. Okay. I'm going to tell you, if you have a person here where you're always left confused, it's just confusing. Your mind, you start feeling your mind's playing tricks on you, the way they treat you, the way they come in. Like I say, I feel like you're going to get some clarity. It's all going to be exposed. You're going to get what you want. You're going to be happy. And this is that 10 of Wands where you realize this person's not reliable. They may be financially stable, but they're not reliable. You want someone who's reliable. You want that team player. So you're going to avoid a disaster with this other person. So yeah, see, this other person's going to put in the effort, and that's what you're going to see. They actually come in, they're determined to have success with you. They're going to put in the effort, and they're going to put effort into the way they communicate as well. Where the other person's just like this mysterious, confusing energy. Yeah, see, you're no longer going to give to this other person. But this, see, and that's another thing. One of these people is generous with their time and their energy. There's going to be reciprocity, where the other person, I feel, isn't generous. Okay, they might even be a little cheap or stingy. They may have money, but yeah, you see, this is, I feel, the difference too. Yeah, it's somebody who kind of wants you to give. And this is where I feel like you're no longer going to give to this other person. I feel like you've moved on. And I feel like you have another person here who is, and I do see them manipulating. They drop little hints, things like that, where they're trying to get you to give, you see. The other person's generous. They're determined to have success. Yeah, see, I see victory. One person lost, another person's gain. So you're breaking free. The person who's coming in is stable and reliable. Yeah, this person's going to, take you out. I feel like you're looking at this with the Queen of Wands. You know what you want. It's telling you not to settle for someone who tosses breadcrumbs, who plays mind games, manipulates. Because the lesson you're learning, if it's confusing and they aren't open and straight up, then you know. And that's what the Queen of Wands, King of Wands, King and Queen of Swords energy is all about. Okay, I do think that energies in common is that King of Pentacles, stability. I feel they have that in common. But one of them is kind of cheap. They don't want to spend a lot of time with you. They don't want to give you do anything. They don't want to pay for anything. They won't take you out, for a nice dinner where the other person will, because they're planning and preparing for success. So I see a victory here. So very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, this other person, like I say, it's too little too late, I feel. Yeah, there you are. You've got this person who's the King of Cups. They're more generous with their feelings and emotions. They're kind and compassionate. They like to give gifts to show you they like you. They show their appreciation. If you cook for them or do anything, they will appreciate everything you do. So this is really, really nice. You have someone who's more balanced. That's what I feel. They come in right. They're emotionally stable and ready. So beautiful. Let's have a look at the King of Cups. The King of Cups. I got to grab this big stack of cards here. Tell me about this King of Cups. What is it that you can expect? Target, bullseye. Yeah, this person is goal-oriented. They're successful. And I feel they see you, but they're going to do things to impress you. And I actually feel they're going to be impressed by your strength, because you're likely going to talk about this at some point with this person, but they really like this. Look at that. Yeah, it has to do with the reconciliation. You may have known one of these people since you were young, or it's just been a crush. Someone's been crushing on you for a long time, but they're taking control. I see you taking your power back from someone and walking away. So this is what's so interesting. Yeah. See a journey, either physical or mental. So like I say, it has to do with feeling confused at whether you should reconcile with someone. Okay, but it's also, this is your journey, emotional, mental, and you make this choice. But I feel this King of Cups is someone who's been in that same energy. So I feel there's going to be some kind of understanding, some things that are going to be acknowledged here. So yeah, so an emotionally secure, loving family. So that's this person. They are emotionally mature, loving, grounded, practical, sensible. They're stable. You see, they speak their truth. This is somebody here. It's telling you, if you're having trouble making this decision, seek out information that will help you. Okay? But the interesting thing, this person is going to seek you out. But I feel that bullseye is just telling you where you're going to, something where you couldn't put your finger on at some point with this other person because it was confusing. I feel like you already know. So that's where I feel that bullseye, the target. You're going to get it. You're going to have an aha moment. You wouldn't be able to trust this person anyway. Yeah, so I do see an exciting event. Don't be afraid to reach out and talk to somebody if you are feeling confused, okay? Yeah. And I see the archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So there's something exciting happening here. I feel like you're going to start feeling more excited. I feel like this other person will. But they are determined to have success, strong will, strong mind. The other person doesn't. Okay? They don't have willpower. That's why I feel one of these people will likely never be faithful. I don't think you can have faith in them or trust them. The other person, I feel it's the opposite. Yeah, see, they're happy, they're high vibrational, they're positive, and they're going to do things to make you happy. Yeah, 6 of Cups. So I got to tell you, I feel like it's someone who's either been crushing on you or you knew this person in a social circle in your community when you were younger. Okay, now it could be single parent energy as well. There could be something to do with that. But I see playful, youthful, having a good time. The King and Queen of Wands are often, doesn't matter how old they are, they're often playful and youthful. And that's what I kind of feel, this energy. So I think this is just, like I say, possibly a crush, but you might know them. Yeah, you very well may. So very nice. This is an opportunity for you. So I do feel, if you are still feeling confused, seek out answers. Okay, don't be afraid to speak up, because I feel at some point in your life you were very passive. You were always giving and giving and not getting what you wanted. So this is, with this other person, you can have what you want, but you need to speak. Don't be afraid to speak truth. Don't be afraid to be discerning. But with the Empress energy, the birth of something new, this is where you're learning, this kindness, compassion. You're getting in touch with your innermost feelings, how you feel. And if you can't trust somebody because they played games and manipulated you in the past, this is where I feel that you're going to make this decision. So take care. I wish you the very best in this path, and we'll see you soon.